initially, back in the 80s, I decided that there was an opportunity to develop a range of specific dry suits for diving. So I started manufacturing prototypes on my kitchen table, and then we would bring people in one at a time, one for cutting, one for sewing. The business built up, then we had a small workshop. I had a workforce of 6 in Birmingham, which I then had to move down to Cornwall because I always wanted to be by the sea. And then it grew from there till eventually I was employing 40 people. Won the Export Award for Cornwall twice. We were prime suppliers to the Navy, suppliers to NASA for the PJ Ops, suppliers to New York Fire Department, exporting all over the world. We were doing really well. At the time, there were great pressures because starting a business from nothing, not knowing the intricacies that you need to and the hoops you need to jump through, posed stress at the time, but as you go along you learn, and that business was very successful until I sold out my shareholding. These days I'm a one-man band. I don't have to worry about the stock, I don't have to worry about employing other people. I can pick and choose my clients and my customers, so I can cut my cloth to suit myself. And I've been a sole trader now since 2003. It's a limited company, but I've still got hoops to jump through, and anyone who wants to start a new business will have to look at the legal implications, the requirements to register for VAT, to register with the tax office, to register with Companies House, all these things that you need to look at, an accountancy every year. And those are headaches that most people, when they start their new business, don't even think of. From a personal point of view, the downside of working for oneself is when you're off sick, you don't earn. Because of the business I'm in, a consultancy, it's a matter of selling myself, not the product, because there are loads of people out there with a similar product. So when I go and see a client, it's me they're buying into, not the services that I'm providing. It's the feeling that I can deliver that product successfully, and they can work with you because it's always on a one-to-one basis. The other disadvantage is that if you go on holiday, you're not earning, so no one gives you any sick pay. No one's going to contribute towards your pension except yourself. But again, the advantages are, depending on the business you're in, you can pick and choose your appointments to suit yourself. You can choose where you want to go, how far you want to travel, how you want to get there. And then when you come away at home, you can pick the hours you want to work. So you've got more flexibility, but you've also got, from a personal point of view, you've got that feeling of commitment. So if I come to you to glean information for an audit or anything like that, or to create new files or a new system for you to improve your business, just because I go home, I think, oh, it's gone 5 o'clock, I don't work anymore. It doesn't work like that. I'd like to get into a client and perhaps finish at lunchtime, go home, and then I can go in the office and then work 6, maybe 7 hours, sometimes late into the night, because I've got no disturbances, no phone ringing, no one bothering me, and I can crack on and get the work done. Where if I'm tied up with the client, they become resentful because they've got their own business to run. They don't want to sit there for 8 hours during the day twiddling the thumbs, waiting for me to ask questions or trying to find information. So as a consultant, it's not a 9-to-5 job, and it's not black and white. Sometimes you'll get clients phone you up 11 o'clock at night or send you an email, oh, I've forgotten that, can you do it? Well, I can't turn around and say, oh, I'll do it next week or next month. If I got to stay up till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning to deliver that document, I'll do it, because that's part and parcel of the service I want to deliver to people like yourself. If you're going to go into business on your own to set up business, first of all, you need a business plan, an outline strategy of what you want to do. and you need to be passionate. If you're not passionate about what you're doing, it won't succeed. That's the first and foremost. And you know, you think of Richard Branson. Well, he started with his record shop. He was passionate about the music business, but as time went on, he could see the changes, so he moved on from one business to another, into aircraft, into other things. And as his record shops started to go down, he sold it on and moved on. And that's what you do in business. So you have to be aware of what's happening now. You have to be passionate of what you want to do and your business you're in, whether it's making music or whether it's making teddy bears, it doesn't matter. As long as you've got that passion and the drive, you've got a chance of succeeding. The one thing is, if you've got a potential of increasing business coming in, you can always say no. I mean, I recently did that with a CE marking. A company come to me and wants some products marking. I'm so busy at the moment. So I said, I can do it, but I can't do it for 3 months. We want it done now. It's fine. I've turned business away. Don't like doing it, because it's not my nature to turn business away. But you have to bite the bullet sometimes. The other thing is, you convince yourself, once you start business, you've got your office, you've got your phone, you've got your adverts out there. Right. No calls, no people. What's gone wrong? You know, why aren't people running to my door? People don't run to your door. You've got a new business. You have to go out and find them. If that means going around sticking your nose into a director's offices and having a chat, then that's what you need to do sometimes.